Hey kitty kitties, what up, what up? Welcome to Primal Scream. This is your host, Nick Graystone. For the next hour, we're going to talk about fantasy, reality, and everything in between. Let's go. Hey kitty kitties, what up, what up?
What up, kitty kitties? Guess who's back in the motherfucking house? Put a fat what for your motherfucking mouth. Oh, yeah, that's right. The Nizzer's back in his house. Primal Scream up in this biatch. I'm psyched, man. I'm just, I don't know. I'm feeling good. I'm excited for a good show tonight. So let me parch my parcel. Water. So, yeah, I watched a lot of cool shit. I got a cool guest tonight. I'm going to bring him out in a moment. I just wanted to start off the show with a little tribute to somebody, Rick Derringer, rock and roll hoochie coo. Yeah, man, he was 71, passed away the other day, and he was a banger, man. Like, you know, he had a lot of great guitar riffs. Great guitarist. He had some classic tunes out there. Probably most known for Rock and Roll Hoochie Coo. He also did some very cool entrance theme music for wrestling. He wrote Real American, which was originally written for Mike Rotunda and Barry Windham, but it went to Hulk Hogan instead. Hulk Hogan used to walk out to Eye of the Tiger, but they traded that in, gave him the Real American, and kind of fucked Barry and Mike. So, and he also wrote the entrance music for Demolition. Here comes the axe, and here comes the smasher. Great tune.
Hang on, Sloopy.
Hang on, Sloop. Oh, he did write that, right?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. See, man. And what was the name of that group, though? He was
Oh shit.
not the Hollies, right?
No, it wasn't the Hollies.
It was something else.
It was something like that. The McCoys.
The McCoys. Okay. So yeah, man. Fucking. There's another tune that he wrote, and I never knew this until the other day, and it blew my mind. He played guitar on Air Supply's "Making Love Out of Nothing at All,"
Really?
and Bonnie Taylor's "Total Eclipse of the Heart."
Wow.
Now, furthermore, for the mind-blowing, this is what really totally I lost it. These tunes were originally written for Meatloaf by Jim Steinman, but the record company did not want to pay him for writing the tunes, so he said, fuck you to Meatloaf, and he passed on two more hits, gigantic hits, to others. So that's another two hits that Meatloaf could have had. The one other one that I'm talking about is the Celine Dion hit, the first one that she ever wrote. Well, she didn't write it. He wrote it, which was It's All Coming Back to Me Now. Could you imagine now? Think about Meatloaf's history. You know, Bad Out of the Hell is arguably the greatest rock record ever written. You know, I'll Do Anything for Love. Objects in the Rearview Mirror. Rock and Roll Dreams Come Through. He had all these hits, but if you add now Making Love Out of Nothing at All and Total Eclipse of the Heart, and It's All Coming Back to Me Now in the 80s where he had that little lull, dude, Meatloaf would have been that much fucking bigger.
He did cover It's All Coming Back.
And it was great.
He did eventually.
Yeah, he did that with Marion Raven.
Right, yes.
But then something where they took it off of streaming, so you can't listen to it.
Oh, really?
Unless you have the album. So,
Derringer also played on Frankenstein.
he did.
Yeah, you know.
Oh, Edgar Winter.
Yeah.
See, dude, Derringer, wow. Big loss, man. I don't know if he's a Rock and Roll Hall of Fame guy, but he definitely should be in there. So, yeah, rest in peace, Rick. 71 sucks. You know, you think of 71 back in the day, you're like, you know, that's a long time. But you know what, man? 71 is around the corner. And time waits for no man. So rest in peace, sir. one more thing before I bring out my guest. I watched something yesterday. I've been dying to see it, and I didn't go see it in the movies. There was only like a small run, and I was waiting for it to come on streaming, so I ended up renting it. And it's the new Cheech and Chong. It's called Cheech and Chong's Last Movie. So basically, it's a documentary, a retrospect of their career, and it just goes through. They're in a car and they're driving to a place called The Joint. And it's kind of like they're doing like a skit, but they're really airing out their grievances. They talk about all the shit. They let it all out. I think they come to peace with what the rift was. And yeah, it was just an excellent, well documentary. I just remember I was laughing watching some of the shit back in the day. Like, they were, way ahead of their time, like back when like weed was like taboo, people didn't really talk about it. They were in the forefront. And, yeah, I got to say, if they would have just legalized weed back in the day, made not such a big deal about it, it could have changed things with, the whole epidemic now with, drug abuse and, pharmaceutical and all that. I feel like if everyone just smoked weed, everyone would be all right. But I don't know. But I just remember watching that shit at a very, very young age. And my parents always said, yo, we don't care that you're watching it. Just don't go to school and talk about it. But obviously, I couldn't control myself. And I'd wear like blue wife beaters to school and sing Mexican Americans under my breath and stuff because I thought that was funny shit, and it's still funny stuff. So check out Cheech and Chong's next movie. It's on streaming right now. I rented it last night for $9. I should have just bought it because I feel like I want to watch it again. But I'm going to start watching all the old Cheech and Chong movies, and I want to leave it at this. Why Cheech and Chong never met Jay and Silent Bob, why they never crossed paths, that's a missed opportunity, and that could be very funny. I think the next Jay and Silent Bob movie that they're making is called Turf Wars or Drug Wars, and it's about the selling of the legalized weed now with like all the stores that are in competition. Wouldn't it be funny if Cheech and Chong owned a store and they were like the competition? That would be fucking hysterical. They definitely should have crossed paths. It's just a missed opportunity. But I'm not driving that boat. So Kevin Smith, hopefully you hearing this. I'll even tag you. Please have the Jersey boys represent and meet the boys from I don't even know where the hell they're from. East LA. All right. I'm going to shut up and I want to bring out my guest right now. It's pretty cool how I met this dude. He's from my hometown. He's in Florida now. But my buddy, Mike Gencarelli, what's up, dude? You there?
How's it going, man?
All right.
For having me.
Yeah, man. No problem, man. So, yeah, like I said, Mike's a Belmore boy. He grew up in Belmore. And the way that we found each other, it's about 2 years ago. Speaking of Jay and Silent Bob, they just announced like the Jay and Silent Bob boat, the cruise. And Mike had set up like a page for fans of that were going on the cruise. And I got in. It got up to about several thousand people in this group, but I got in really early, and me and Mike just hit it off. We started talking, and then he said, oh shit, you're from Belmore? I'm from Belmore. And it so happens to be that we were kicking around the same streets, rented at the same video store, probably rented.
We worked at the same place.
We worked at the same place, like crazy. That's right. You worked at King, right? At King Cullen?
I worked at King Cullen
yeah,
in
man.
98.
King Cullen, store 50, baby, on Sunrise Highway, which is just a whole crazy story in itself. I probably could do a whole podcast of multiple podcasts about that. that was always fun. Like I was a cashier, but then I kind of slept my way into the office. And then sometimes they would send me out for the cart runs. Now, if you're going to send me out for the cart runs, I'm going to be doing bong hits with my boys in the van outside, and they'd be like, "Where's Big Nick?" So that always turned out into fun. But some of my best friends to this day, bro, like we still are in contact. That I met in at King Cullen and everything, and it was a learning experience. I became a man at King Cullen. So, so tonight, man, Mike right now is spearheading this awesome documentary about one of the guiltiest of guilty pleasures out there. It's a big anniversary for the original coming up, but there's also a big anniversary for the movie that he's making the documentary about. So Jaws is turning 50 this summer. 2 years from now, Jaws the Revenge is turning 30. And Mike is making a documentary right now called Jaws Goes to the Bahamas. And he's rocking the t-shirt. Sorry I didn't wear mine, but I'm rocking my
That's
Rambo
okay.
2.
That's all right. No worries.
That would have been sick. That would have been a sick clash right there. Rambo versus Jaws.
Oh my gosh.
He could ride him.
Wow.
Dude, he could ride him like in the end of Meg. Like, totally beat Jason Statham when he rode the Meg. But all right, dude, I got to get into it, dude. Why Jaws the Revenge, brother? Why'd you want to make a documentary?
I don't know, man. Here's the thing, right? I used to rent Jaws the Revenge at the Belmore Library, and it was the first Jaws I actually got exposed to. So I'm not saying it's the best Jaws. The original is the best, obviously. But I saw this movie, and it scared the daylights out of me when I was like 6, 7 years old. So I said to myself, this movie has a cult following, man. People like it, And it was just one random night. I was in bed with my wife, and literally I'm just like half asleep, and I said to her, "Honey, should I make a documentary about Jaws 4 for the 40th anniversary?" And she goes to me, "Absolutely." So it was 12:30 in the morning. I got out of bed. I stood up the entire night working on the poster and the campaign and researching celebrities that were still around. And I told her the next morning, she's like, "Why weren't you in bed?" I'm like, "Oh, you told me to get up." She goes, "I don't remember that at all." But, she inspired me to get up and do it. I had to, get that inspiration. And, it's always just been a guilty pleasure of mine, man. It's not the best movie ever made. It's probably not the worst. I mean, everyone's seen Jaws 3. So,
It's definitely better than Jaws 3. I'll give you that. We were just laughing about that before we were talking. And,
Right.
yeah, dude, like Jaws 3, that's the first one that I saw in the movie theater.
That's right, you were saying that, yeah.
I remember, man, being fucking petrified. Like, I took my glasses off and, like, I went blind for a few minutes just staring at the screen because it was like that old, like, 3D. And it was so demented watching it. And you look back at it now and it's just like, I think all those 80s movies that were shot for 3D, they all went for the same gags. It's very limited what you could have done back then. It's not like now where everything can be shot in 3D because of just the technology out there. But, I mean, dude, that shark looks so fucking bad. Like, it'll never look good. At least the shark in Revenge, even though it does the ridiculous by traveling, 3,000 miles from Amity to Bahamas on a kill vengeance. He's like a serial killer in a sense, but it looked cool at least. I thought the shark looked real. I thought it looked real.
Yeah, it used to scare me, man. Let me tell you.
You know, and like you look at the Jaws 4 cast, it's got some great actors in that movie. I mean, fucking Michael Caine, dude. You know, like Michael Caine missed winning the Oscar because he was filming Jaws 4, dude. Like, talk
He missed
about
the Oscars.
he missed his time. You know, like his time to shine. But he was in the Bahamas shining another thing. But like, I mean, in the long run, dude, to me, it's worth it. I mean, talk about like being in an Oscar movie. You know, like what was it, Hannah and her sisters? I never really saw that movie. But then, like, he's in Jaws 4. It's kind of like Adam Sandler doing Uncut Gems and following up with Hubie Halloween, bro. Like, you know, but I like Hubie Halloween.
No.
Like,
Hey, listen, it's a good movie. I don't blame you.
oh my God, dude, it's classic, man. Like, I don't think there's really an Adam Sandler movie that I dislike. They all have the same formula. It's heart, it's laughter, it's hilarity. You know, like it's got its points of seriousness, and it's got Adam Sandler, who's just a lovable dude that never forgot where he came from, never forgot his friends, and just, you know, like I love seeing Adam Sandler out in the open, man. Like he just wears sweatpants and he don't give a shit, dude. Like, you know, he's just a.
He doesn't give a shit at all. No.
He's cool, man. So yeah, so Jaws, this documentary right now, it's in the early stages, obviously, because you know you just started the Indiegogo campaign, which that's hot right now. Indiegogo's hot because it makes fans, because like us, you know, we are working, you know, directors, actors, whatever. We've worked in film before, but we're always fans first.
Of course.
So the Indiegogos are made for fans because now you get a piece of the action. You know, you could donate and be part of something, and it's cool. You know, like you could be like, you know, years from now, like, oh yeah, you know, this documentary about Jaws 4. I was part of that. I was in the producer. Or, you know,
Yeah.
I donated to it or something. And, you know, there's pretty cool perks that you put out there. And from what I'm hearing from you, you lined up some talent for some interviews that are going to be taking place. I'll let you talk a little bit about that if you'd like.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So far, we got Lance Guest on board. He plays Michael Brody. We got Mitchell Anderson. He plays Sean Brody. We got some cool behind the scene guys, which is some of them can't really be revealed yet. I haven't locked everything down.
Okay.
But we got some authors from Jaws books. We got even some outside directors who I am just locking in. So I don't want to say their names yet, but let's just say they've worked with a lot of big shark movies.
Okay.
So that's, you know, we got feelers out to Michael Caine. We got feelers out, some of the rest of the cast, you know, and you know the writer is close to hopefully saying yes. So yeah, man, it's just really exciting. We just, you know, we got a lot of people on board that are really excited about this project, and like the response has been kind of like overwhelming. Like I thought I was gonna be the only one, but like
No, you're
people
not,
are
dude.
really getting excited about this. You know,
Yeah. Yeah. Shout out to
So,
my friend Amy
it's
Hasselback.
pretty cool, man. I'm really excited for it.
Yeah, I'm very excited, dude. I'm very excited to be a part of it. Shout out to my friend Amy Hasselback, who runs Skeleton Key Chronicles. I worked with her on Sweetmeats. She was an executive producer, and I ended up meeting her at the premiere that they had in Ohio. I drove out to that, and she's a sweetheart, man, and she loves metal, so we always have that connection. And I posted about it, and she's involved. She's a producer now, and we were sharing pictures with each other of our Jaws themed birthdays from back in the day. She had a shark cake, and I had a shark cake, and yeah, it's pretty cool, man. I'm looking forward to, things right now are very exciting for Jaws fans. They're going to be re-releasing the movie again on the big screen. They got the fucking popcorn buckets out there that are coming out. Martha's Vineyard is throwing this huge...
I just got mine today.
Oh, you got the popcorn bucket?
I got it today, yeah.
Oh, cool, man. Awesome. Yeah, Martha's Vineyard is throwing this huge 50th anniversary, which I'm renting an Airbnb with like 14 other people, and we're going to have a good time. So here's to swimming with bow-legged women. It's going to be fun, and I can't wait to do that. Go on. They're going to have chartered tours with Jeffrey Voorhees, who played Alex Kittner. He lives in Martha's Vineyard. He never left. And he takes you on the tour, and he shows you all the places where they filmed, and just gives you like all the movie history and everything. And, the week I'm going is the week after, where they're having like the main party. I'm going like, basically the week that I'm going in is in the movie. The movie leads into like the 4th of July. So it's kind of like, I think I'm getting there the day that Chrissy Watkins was eaten. And then Alex Kittner gets bagged a couple days or a day or two after that. And yeah, pretty crazy. Speaking of Jaws, the other day I saw something that Jaws fans were like losing their shit, because I'm part of this like group on Facebook. It's Pippet, the dog. He survived. Did you see that?
You saw that scene, right?
Dude,
yeah, I
so
did see that.
crazy.
Yeah. He's on the bridge.
Unbelievable, dude. Like, all these years watching Jaws, and I never realized it. Like, clear as day, when Chief is running to get Michael out of the pond, Pippet is hanging on the bridge, dude. Like,
Yep. No, yeah.
unbelievable. And I saw...
I've never noticed that till recently.
Dude, and it's, how many times... I can honestly say, I think Jaws is the movie that I've watched the most.
Oh, yeah.
It was a family movie. Like, I watched it. I used to set up little, like, things in the bed in the living room where you stand on it and you're safe from Jaws, because like Jaws would be like swimming in the floor or whatever. And dude, like, it's just got history in the Graystone family. Like, my parents and my brother were in Hawaii back in 1975 in June, and Jaws, they went to go see Jaws in fucking Hawaii, dude. And let's just say that the trip was over after that, because there was no way that no one was going swimming after that. And I think it took a year for my brother to take a shit normal, because he felt like Jaws was going to bite his ass coming out of the toilet bowl. And yeah, just the fear, man. Like, you know what? Jaws put the fear in everyone. I still think about it every time I go to the beach. I'm not going out in the fucking water. I'll go,
Especially in Florida.
Oh, yeah, dude. Now you're seeing it more and more, man. Like, sharks are, like, close, dude. And, you always hear those, like, enthusiasts. Don't worry about it. They're more scared of you than they are of them. And, dude, I don't give a shit, bro. Like, doesn't matter if they're fucking scared or not. Even if they're scared, if they fucking just, like, give you a little nip, you're talking about some serious damage control that is going on. You could lose a hand, a foot. An eye. Ligaments. You see what that is? That's a
Tell
thresher.
the whole damn thing.
That's a thresher's tail. So are you like? Did you hear about any screenings of the original near you?
Yeah, there is actually. Being in Orlando, there is. I think it's going to be at Main Disney Springs Theater, and obviously Universal is doing a whole thing for Jaws. They like redecorated parts of the park, and they have like special food and photo ops and all this great stuff for the 50th anniversary. So,
Cool.
oh, it's fantastic. It's so much fun.
Because no one wants to talk about how Universal just, took out the ride, like
I know.
the fucking beast that built Universal. It was the summer blockbuster, and what did they do? They sold it out. I understand Harry Potter and how big it
Potter's
is.
big.
The Harry Potter's very big, dude, and he deserves his own park. But come on, man, it's a little corner of the fucking park, man. Leave Bruce over there, man. Like he deserves it. Like, you know what? I think they should just bring it back, dude. Like, bring it back somewhere. If they could make room for all these new parts of the park that are opening or whatever, I feel like they could bring back the Jaws ride.
I think if any ride comes back, it would be the Jaws ride.
People would lose their shit, dude.
Oh my God, it would be huge for the park.
You know what they should do? They
Huge.
should put Jaws in the monsters section now.
That's fucking cool idea.
Right?
At Epic,
Yeah. Like I don't know the layout, like
telling you.
what it's gonna be or whatever, but what's the deal? Like they're renovating the whole new thing and they're adding all these different like parts of Universal now?
Well, yeah, I mean that's an entirely new theme park. Epic Universe. It's like its own thing. Each world has its own portal. There's How to Train Your Dragons. There's the classic monsters. There's of course a Harry Potter. They have a Nintendo one, which is insane. You literally walk in there. It's like you're walking into a video game. Oh, dude, you have no idea. It's so trippy. You walk in, you're like, what? Am I in Mario right now? It is real.
And that's before you eat the mushroom. Wow, that's crazy, dude. So wait. Now the whatchamacallit, you're saying this is a whole new park. So like where the hell did they build it? Like near City Walk? Or like
No, it's like down the street from Universal. It's in like its whole other section.
Oh, so they're leaving Universal the way it is right now. And this is just like a whole new other thing.
It's a whole
shit,
new
dude,
park.
they should have definitely put Jaws over there.
I know.
You know what? Watch, dude. I'm telling you, man. Like, after this 50th and it blows up, they're going to say all the money that it made. They have to bring it back, dude.
I'm telling you, it would be the smartest move they could do. I just hope they don't make another Jaws movie. That's all I'm hoping. That they just leave it at that. No more Jaws.
I'm surprised that, in the day of remakes and everything, that Jaws was never remade.
No.
Like,
it's a thankful thing, dude, because I wouldn't know how.
you're never gonna capture the magic and the mistakes that were made during the making of the movie to make it what it became, As much as you hear the nightmares of filming that movie, it all turned out for the best.
Shark working.
Shark not working, just holy shit. Talk about like on the fucking fly, man. Like, okay, we really, you know what? Let's have faith in the audience that they can use their imagination So they don't see the shark for an hour because people want shit right up in their face. They don't want to wait around. Everyone's impatient. And that movie, the payoff that get when you first see the shark and it's an hour later, holy shit, dude. And once that hits, now it's on, bro. Like now the dinner bell's rung. The showdown is here. You think about it, you waited an hour to see it, and then now there's only 40 minutes left of the movie, but like that 40 minutes is like the second part of that movie. It's like another movie in itself. It's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome.
I agree. It's a whole different movie. It still scares me the first time you see him, dude. It still scares me.
Oh, hell yeah, man. Absolutely, dude. I mean, like, that's... Oh, when he attacks that dude in the pond and, like, you get that, like, first little glimpse. But then the bigger boat scene, too, bro. Like, holy shit, man. You actually feel the shit that goes into Roy Scheider's pants at that point. Like, you feel it, dude.
Absolutely.
And that has to do with the ingredient that is needed in most movies and the drive, and that's the music. The music is superior, dude.
John Williams knocks it out of the park.
Like, just listening to something that's simple as far as two notes, but those two notes, the way that they're played, man, it's like an earwig into, uh-oh. Sure. We got a phone call.
Let's do it.
Hello.
Hello. How you guys doing?
All right. How are you?
Good. I guess you guys talk about Jaws.
Is this the Love Doctor?
No, this is the Potion Man.
The what? The Pusher Man?
No, the Love Potion.
Oh, the Love Potion. Love Potion 69?
No, Love Potion 679.
679. Hell yeah, man. What's going on, LP 679?
I have no idea what's going on with me today.
That's all right, man. But you're a fan of Jaws?
Yep, I'm a big fan of Jaws.
Oh, yeah? Tell us about the first time you seen Jaws.
Man, the first time I saw it was Jaws was actually pretty good.
Yeah?
Yep, my favorite part when he got killed.
Oh, at the end when he blows up?
Yep.
Yeah, man. You know what? Those tanks, you screw around with those things and they're going to blow up, man. And Chief knew that he had to do it at that point. Chief saves the day.
Oh, yep, that's right. That's correct. That's correct.
Now, don't you think that, like, Quint should have called in to get the bigger boat?
No, I'm glad he got killed.
He deserved it, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, man. I mean, he went out like, died with his boots on, bro. He felt like, you know what? Screw this. I'm going to give this shark something to remember me by. Stabbed him.
Yep. That's correct.
Went out swinging. Did you see it? So for the first time, LP, did you see it in the movies or did you see it on TV?
I saw it in the movies.
Oh, you did?
Yep.
Wow. Were you scared to go in the water?
Oh, I'm always going to scared to go in the water. I don't like the water.
Still, right?
I don't like beaches.
Now, but let me ask you something. This beautiful, big-titted hot mama comes up to you on the beach, and she's like, come on, baby. Let's go swimming right now in the nocturnal night.
I will not go swimming, sorry. I'll go the other way.
No, you're not going, right? You're going to let her go.
Nope.
You're going to go call Chief after she goes missing to go look for her on the beach, right?
Yeah, exactly. Do you know this? I bet you don't know who this is, do you?
What's that?
Do you know who this is, do you?
Yeah, it's D-Love.
Yeah, how'd you know?
Come on, D-Love. I know my peoples.
Yep, that's cool. Is my best friend Tony walking there with you?
Yeah, man. He's right here.
Me get me talk to him real quick.
Yeah. Go ahead, man. Tony,
What's
D-Love.
up, Tony? How you doing, bud?
D-Love is calling up for you.
DJ D-Love, how are you, pal?
How you doing, bud? How you been, Tony?
All right, how about you?
I'll be chilling, man, like always.
Excellent.
I called you a couple times, but you You keep hanging up on me.
Well, no, I didn't hang up on you that day. We lost you. The call was lost.
No. Each time I called you, you hang up on me all the time. This is my number. This is my number now.
Well, it doesn't come up on the caller ID. So I don't answer the phone if it doesn't have the number on it.
Why now you know it's me.
All right. Well, hopefully it'll be you next time. But let me let Nick do his show here, okay, pal?
Wait, when can I come in again, Tony?
We'll figure something out, pal.
Definitely.
Okay.
I gotta rap a little bit rap for you guys, because I've never heard rap before.
Oh, you want to do a rap?
Yep, I'm gonna do a little song for you because I've never done it in a long time.
Go for it, brother.
Yeah. All right. Yo, my name is DJ Dilla with Tony. I don't want to say what to do, but I don't care. But she's the best too. Let me tell you something. My name is DJ Dilla and I do things. That's right. You can follow me on Instagram. That's what I gotta say. My name is DJ Love and the place to be. My best friend is Tony Walker. And you too now. Everybody knows who I am. DJ Love's out. Peace. Homies. That's right.
Dude, you're going to collab with me one day on a song, brother. D-Love in the motherfucking his house.
That's right.
Yo, say what up to Mike, man. Mike's the director of Jaws 4 documentary. D-Love.
What's up, George? How you doing, bro? See on TV right now. It's waving at you, bro.
How you doing, man?
I gotta catch you guys later. See, I told you I'll call you tomorrow sometime morning.
All right, D-Love. You have a good night, man. Thanks for listening.
You too, bro. George.
Oh, man, I love D-Love, man. It's always good when he calls in. Shout out to, at least I got someone listening, right? Now, if only I could have 100 D-Loves. That'd be great. 100,000 D-Loves. That'd be great, man. Oh, that's so good. I like that tune, man. That had a good hook. Got to get that boy on record. So, Mike, not to switch gears, I'm going to post the Indiegogo for the Jaws, the Goes to the Bahamas. I asked you if you watched something, which I watched the other day, the Pee Wee Herman documentary. Oh, there you go. You got the Pee Wee doll.
It's around, dude, and it still works.
Oh, it does? That's so awesome. Yeah, so Pee Wee Herman documentary, Pee Wee as himself, is on Max right now, and holy shit. It is probably one of the best documentaries that I've ever seen.
It was incredible.
The way that it was done, Pee Wee lives such Paul Rubens. Paul Rubens lives such a closed life. Like, you never knew really much about him, and it was so cool to see all these cool things, like him growing up and being part of like the Warhol scene, and just really masking his identity and becoming Pee Wee and just running with it. Like, he just was like, all right, you know what? In order for me to make it, I gotta ditch my real personality and become this character I made. And it's something else. Like, just unbelievable. Just an unbelievable documentary, just the history of it and everything. And you don't realize, like, the impact that he really had on our lives, like, he was there for so long.
I watched him every single morning from 86 to 90.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm excited now because, like, they have Pee Wee's Playhouse now on Max. So I'm down that Pee Wee Herman rabbit hole right now.
I've been watching with my daughter.
Yeah, it's cool. Like, I watched the other night, dude. Like, I didn't start the Pee Wee's Playhouse yet, but what I did was I watched Big Top Pee Wee, and
yeah, sure.
I watched Pee Wee's Big Adventure so many times. I love that movie. It's not like, it's almost every other day I quote it. It's like things that I talk about. But Pee-wee's Big Top Pee-wee, I didn't embrace it as much growing up, and I just wanted to revisit it just to see. And you know what? I really enjoyed it. I really saw what he was going for. I get it, and it wasn't as big because it's like following up that cult classic, because I feel like Big Adventure was like a cult classic before it even knew any better,
Oh yeah.
It was huge. So, Pee-wee's Big Top Pee-wee, like, he wanted to do it himself. He wanted to get credit for the writing and everything, and it was good. And he had some cool, you're watching it and you're like, holy shit, I didn't even realize Benicio del Toro's in that movie. He plays a role in it. And the guy who plays Alf, Mikos, I Googled him and I was looking at like IMDb and I'm like, holy shit, dude, this guy's been in so many things. And I didn't realize he was Alf, growing up. That was another childhood show that I used to watch growing up, and
Watch it. I love Alf.
yeah, man. Chris Christopherson, like, he was big back in the day, and like for him to do that role was pretty cool. You never really saw him do something like that.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Yeah, so like, revisiting that and getting back to the documentary, they do talk about the controversies and stuff about what Pee-wee went through. Poor guy, dude. Like, he hit it right on the head when he said that even 30 years later, he never left that movie theater that he got busted in. And I feel like they were picking on him, dude. Someone had it out for him, and they wanted to make, like, dude, a childhood star in a fucking porno theater. Like, that's, it's bad, but, like, come on, dude. Like, there's so many worse things that could have happened,
Yeah,
And
and
just
then they gave him the second allegation too.
Oh,
Photos and all that.
yeah, dude. And, like, you saw
was
how
bullshit.
uncomfortable he was, like, talking about it on. It wasn't Barbara Walters, but I forget.
Who was the guy? It was Dateline, I think.
Yeah, it was Dateline, right?
Yeah.
And he was talking about like Stone Phillips.
Yep, that's it. Stone Phillips. That's it.
So
Yep.
he didn't come out even then, like, being gay. He always kept that a secret and everything, and that just sucks, dude. Like, if he's like, I would have been done. I would have never had a career if people knew I was gay. And that just,
isn't that crazy?
What a fucked up world we still live in. Like, we have our issues with everything else going on right now. Obviously now it's more accepted, to be gay, but they still go through their things, like, the LGBTQ community and stuff, like, trans, all this shit that goes on with all these hate crimes and stuff now still. It sucks, man. That has to, you have to be judged that way,
It must have been hard for him going through all that and not being able to be himself for basically his entire life. He came out after he passed away.
Yeah. And you know what really hurt? Like, I don't want to like talk and like ruin the documentary, but the last 10 minutes of that documentary, man, like really hit me hard. Because, it's basically, they tell you at a point where he kind of stopped filming for the documentary and like went in hiatus or whatever. But on the day before he died, he started filming in his house and started talking. And you don't see him, but like you could hear that he's like broken, man. But he still wanted to finish the documentary. And I thought that was very admirable of him because he wanted to just let people know, he wasn't a creep, who he was, and he was a good guy.
Yeah. I met him once at MegaCon, and he was cool as hell.
Yeah. I was telling Tony before, I met him at Monster Mania, and such a nice guy, man. He wanted to take a picture with Zoe, like he was like, I could take one for free, you know, if me and Zoe want to be in the picture. And Zoe said no, you know, and he was like, if you change your mind, sweetie, just come back and I'll gladly take the picture with you. He was very respectful to me and, you know, to Sarah. And he was just like, if it's okay with you guys, you know, I'd love to take a picture with her and it's for free. But yeah, she it was weird. Zoe had like, you know, she could watch Gremlins and she could watch Jaws and all that stuff, and it didn't phase her. But Pee-wee, dude, bugged her out, man. The first time that we put on Pee-wee, she didn't even get through the credits, dude. Like the music just was so menacing to her. She was like, I don't want to watch Pee-wee. And like I still call her Pee-wee from like now. And she's like, why do you still call me that, Daddy? And I'm like, because it was funny how you said the name, you know?
Oh my God. I had my daughter watching that since she was 2 years old, dude.
You know what? I've been talking to a lot of people about the documentary because I can't get enough of it, man. Like I'm just telling everyone, yeah, you got to check it out, man. It brings back so many great memories and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
I just love also, like, after he was busted and he came out at the MTV Awards, that was such a cool moment. Like, it was a shock to see him right there. But you saw how he was embraced.
Oh, yeah. Everyone was up in arms, hollering.
They loved him, man, you know?
Yeah.
It's a big loss, dude. I just wish maybe, you know what, as an honor to him now, you know, he's got the Pee Wee Herman star. Give him a fucking Paul Rubens star. You know?
I know. That would be it.
That would be cool, you know, because the guy was talented. You know, he could do other things, you know, like, and I loved him in Blow, dude. Like, he was
Blow was
so
fucking awesome.
good in Blow, you know.
Mystery Man.
Yeah, right, man. Like, Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Exactly. Buffy. That was a great fucking role.
Yeah. And you know what? I just realized he was Penguin's parent. One of the
I know, right?
I never knew that back in the day.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't look like him. You know, he was very chameleon-like. Like, he could change, like, the way that he looked and everything. And
He was in the Blues Brothers.
that's right. He was the waiter, right?
He was the waiter in the Blues Brothers.
And he was in Cheech and Chong's next movie.
Right.
He played Pee Wee Herman in that movie. Well, he worked at the hotel, but then the next time they run into him, and he's in the theater doing his stick, and he fucking tries to get them thrown out. I think he was also in another Cheech and Chong too. Hamburger. I forget which one it was.
Oh my God.
I don't remember.
I think that
man.
was Still Smoking.
Yeah, it was either Still Smoking or Nice Dreams or
Smoke.
Yeah.
Yeah, Up in Smoke is one of those too.
yeah, definitely, man. Like, that's another thing I was talking about. Like, I just watched that documentary about Cheech and Chong, so now I'm like revisiting their stuff too.
I just bought that documentary, the final movie.
Yeah,
whatever
it's
called.
good,
Yeah.
man.
Cheech and Chong's next movie.
Cheech and Chong's next movie. That was the second one.
His next one? Okay. All right, cool.
Yeah, that's the last one you just got though. Is it's called their last movie.
Yeah, the last movie. Yep.
Yeah.
That's one. Yep.
But Cheech and Chong's next movie, man, I remember that's like, I think that's the first one that I saw, and then I went back to Up in Smoke. As a kid, that's the one with Mexican Americans, and Pee Wee plays in the hotel, and Cheech plays Red, who's his cousin. Hey,
So
man.
great.
Oh, yeah. He's like, I'm looking for my cousin Cheech. I'm Red. And, like, Chong hangs out with him and stuff. Oh, man, it's so good, bro. Those movies are so funny, bro.
I got a chance to interview Tommy Chung once, and
He was cool, right?
Cool as hell.
Yeah.
Let me tell you.
I met them separately. I met them at Chiller Theater. And,
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, they were both mad cool, dude. I did the toke picture with both of them. And
You got to.
Cheech goes, hey, Big Papa, how you doing? And I'm like, all right, man. I'm like, you want to toke it up? And he's like, let's go to the moon. And he did it. And Chong did it too, but like Chong wasn't as animated. He just looked burnt, you know?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
But even in the documentary, this new one, this last doc thing, they show like old school clips of like Geraldo interviewing them, and he goes, "Don't get fooled by these guys. They're in great shape, and they're not the stoners that you think they are." And they're like, "No, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, man. We do drugs all day." But they're showing clips of them working out on Venice Beach and like running and stuff. And if you watch those movies, man, you could see that they're in shape.
Oh, yeah.
Like Chong, especially Chong, dude. Chong used to, like, in some of those movies, he's carrying dumbbells and stuff and like weights and shit. But some great stuff, dude. I can laugh about that shit for hours.
Oh, it's the best. I
Yeah.
love those movies.
Absolutely. Have you been watching anything else lately that you want to like talk about or give a shout out to? Or
Oh man, I've been going back and watching a lot of like old cartoons. Like I watched Tales from the Crypt Keeper. You know, like the Tales from the Crypt TV show. I've been watching that. I've been watching like some old Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, bro. I'm just loving all that shit, you know, and that's what I'm kind of obsessed with right now.
that's cool. Yeah, I used to watch. I definitely watched the Tales from the Crypt Keeper.
Yeah, I remember that when I was a kid.
Absolutely.
Yeah, great stuff.
I could watch anytime it's on, dude. I could always watch Tom and Jerry. Tom and Jerry were my shit back in the day. Bro.
Jerry, love me some Tom and Jerry,
Right,
bro.
dude? Like classic stuff. I just saw, and I know you saw it too, the new Lilo and Stitch.
I did. Wasn't that fantastic?
They did such a great job, dude.
That definitely tugged on the heartstrings there.
Yeah, Disney, man. You know, they do that to you.
They don't mess around, bro.
No,
yeah,
Disney knows what's
it was
up,
a
man.
Good flick. Good
Yeah, I
flick.
really enjoyed it, man. Like, the music, dude, like, Aloha A always hits me, bro. I always think of my brother, bro. Like, you know, he's a surfer and everything, and that's like his tune. I always dedicate that song to him. So, I think of him and that. And, yeah, it's just, you know what, dude? It's that E.T. story, bro. Like, you know, like an alien and a human, like, from miles away or whatever, and they find common ground to bond on, you know? It's great.
Yeah, it's a flick. I love it.
It's a timeless classic, dude. And, like, I thought they did a really good job with it. Final Destination's killing it right now in the box office, so...
Dude, have you seen it?
Yeah. Yeah.
It was I thought it was a blast.
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun.
Yeah.
It's a fun time. I always have a fun time watching those movies and stuff. And I'm not done yet, man. I want more.
I know. Oh, and
We're
we're
gonna get it,
too. We're gonna get it. Absolutely.
dude. If it's making, you know, what it just made, it's worldwide right now. It's $200 million, dude. Like,
It's like the biggest one out of all of them.
and that's great. Good for them, dude. Like, and I really enjoyed. I think I enjoyed them as they like were put out. You know, like each one just upped the next one. You know, like
I loved 5.
Five is awesome. The way that
Yeah.
it ties into everything. They
Oh,
even
yeah.
did this, you know, tying it to even beyond.
Yeah.
So now
yeah.
it was cool, man. You know, definitely a fun time in the movies. I'm looking forward to Meg, the new one, 2.0.
Megan 2.0. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Megan
Oh
2.0.
yeah.
Yeah,
I can't wait for that.
that looks cool. I mean, like it's following that Terminator 2 formula. Looks absolutely ridiculous. And I love movies that don't take themselves seriously, dude.
Oh yeah. It looks like a blast. It's gonna be so much fun.
Yeah, that's coming out at the end of the month. And then I've been hearing this other movie. I think it's going worldwide tomorrow. Just let me pull it up. Because I was
Just want to
looking.
bring her back.
Bring her back. That's it.
From
Yeah.
the makers of Talk to Me.
Yeah. Have you heard anything about that?
It looks intense, dude.
Yeah, it does, man.
Really intense.
Yeah. Yeah, I want to definitely check that out. And I want to check out Dangerous Animals.
Dude, I was just going to tell you. I got 2 movies I want to see. One of them's Dangerous Animals, and the other one is The Life of Chuck. It's a Stephen King adaptation.
Okay.
That comes out in June. But Dangerous Animals looks
sick, right?
like a blast, man. Oh, my gosh, yeah.
Yeah, that looks really good, dude. It's like the serial killer, and he's
Yeah, the sharks aren't the actual worry. It's the actual humans that are causing all the trouble. It looks great, dude.
Yeah, he's using him as like he's using the people as bait, really, and he's feeding them to the sharks. That's cool, dude.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. Jay Courtney, he's a cool dude.
I just pulled this up, The Life of Chuck. A
I'm serious, dude.
life-affirming,
Look it up. Watch the
gender-bending
trailer.
story
It's
based
directed
on...
by Mike Flanagan.
Oh, he did Trick or Treat, right?
No, he did The Haunting of Hill House.
Oh, okay, yeah, all right. Those are good.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, this guy's no joke, man. It's going to be on point, so keep an eye out for that.
Yeah, cool, definitely, man. See, dude, I knew I have to ask you, man. You're my buddy with that stuff. Dude,
I don't play around, dude. That's my life. Movies are my life.
Exactly. Speaking of which, you have a website, dude. Plug your website.
That's right. Yeah, my site is called MediaMikes.com. I've been doing it for, over 15 years now. Time flies. And everyone from Denzel Washington to Nicolas Cage to Keanu Reeves, Ryan Reynolds we got years back. Everyone, dude.
That's awesome.
It's like my passion. So I absolutely love it, and I love interviewing people. And from time to time, I'll do a review if something really sparks my interest.
Yeah.
I'm not the best writer, but I just love doing it. So.
Nah, that's good, man. You found that's why, man. I'm really excited for you to step into the directed role right now and spearhead this project of Jaws Goes to the Bahamas, because I feel like we're put in this world to do stuff, and I feel like this is your calling, dude. I definitely have faith in you with that.
I appreciate that, Nick, man.
Well, good, brother.
It's going to be a challenge, but I am beyond excited. I can't wait.
It's going to be a challenge, but if you got enough people behind you that are supportive and everything, friend, man, right there, she'll make sure that you're taken care of. So I feel like you got people that care about it enough, so you'll do fine, man. I'm excited. I'm going to plug the shit out of it. You brought me on as a producer, dude. I'm going to, you know how I roll, bro. I'm the old school mentality. Like, I'll put it out there. If I'm passionate enough about a project and care about it, we'll get the word out.
I'm psyched, dude. Yeah, we're doing pretty well. We're 60% of our goal already, and that's not bad. We still have 40 days left.
No, you're gonna hit it, dude. I think you're gonna go beyond it. So that's good, man. Whatever extra, and it's not extra because everything's gonna go into the movie and everything, and we look like we got a distributor that's gonna help us out and like bring us to the.
I just purchased the camera and the lens, and holy cow, very expensive.
It'll all work out, brother. You'll be using that. And you know what, man? It's just the first of many that you're going to be doing.
That's what I thought, man. I figured it's just the beginning.
It is, man. Sometimes you got to invest in yourself. If you believe in it enough, dude, you invest in it, man.
Oh, yeah.
You got to use my mentality with something, man. Like the old monkey. Shout out to Harambe. Take your shit and throw it up on the wall. Something's about to stick, man. So definitely give a shout out to him because he passed away the other day, a couple years ago, 10 years ago.
I saw that. Yeah.
Someone was saying the world went to shit after he went down, and dude, you know what? It's true, bro. Like the world changed after Harambe went, but I don't know if it's some kind of butterfly effect or whatever.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
He was good shit.
Yeah, absolutely. So I got a couple of things that I want to shout out, and we'll put this episode to bed. So I have a project that I'm working on right now called Then Came a Rainbow. Diana Planton, she's directing it, and right now we just got Felissa Rose to be a part of it, and she also has an Indiegogo campaign for this film. There's a bunch of different that are available. You could be on Felissa. You can actually own one of her pieces, and they have this cool one. This goes out to all you podcast people out there. You could be featured in the film doing what a podcast is, but you'd be covering something that happens in the movie. So not only do you get your name out there, you get your face out there, you get your podcast out there, you'll be acting as well, you get credit for the movie, and it's an Indiegogo, and you're contributing in that sense. So like I said, lots of cool.
That's a cool perk.
It is a cool perk, right? It's different. But yeah, the Indiegogo's up right now.
I agree.
And they're going to resume filming in September. I'm lucky that I ran into Diana while she was promoting it at New Jersey HorrorCon, and she actually wrote a part for Zoe. And Zoe is making her debut on the silver screen. Beyond as an extra, she's actually has a little role in this movie. And I couldn't be more happy and excited for her, and thankful for the opportunity that Diana has given. And also a shout out to Lauren Alenia. She is actually going to be on the next podcast. She is in Then Came a Rainbow. So please check out the Then Came a Rainbow Indiegogo. I will be posting a link to it. This is an exciting time for movies, especially indie. And like I said, man, it's made for fans, for you to be a part of it. Another local event that's happening actually on this Sunday at Mr. Beery's. My friend Johnny Necro is coming into town, and he's going to be filming a scene for The Curse of the Ghostwriter at Mr. Beery's in Bethpage. He's looking for some extras, so if you want to come down Sunday starting at 12 o'clock, you could be part of movie history. All you got to do is show up, sign a waiver that you don't mind being in the background. It's going to be a pretty cool little fight scene at Mr. Beery's. So that is happening on Sunday. And lots of cool trauma people are associated with the curse of the Ghostwriter. Bill Whedon, Sabrina Mendoza, Kyle Davis. Yeah, it's a lot of cool people. I met Johnny on the set of Power of Positive Murder, upstate New York, this past fall, and we had our battle vests on, and we definitely started talking shit. And he was like, "Dude, I'd love for you to be part of the movie that's coming up." And of course, I like to find enthusiastic and like-minded people, so I said yes. So he was looking for a place, and I couldn't think of a better place since he's coming to New York to immortalize on film. So yeah, Mr. Beery's. If you are interested, send me a DM, and I'll give you the details, but it's this Sunday. Speaking of Mr. Beery's, I'd like to thank Mr. Beery's for being the sponsor of the Primal Scream podcast. There is something always going on at Mr. Beery's. It is Long Island CBGB's. totally into the local and original music scene. Tip my hat to Steve for giving us that stage to perform on. Like I said, every night something's going on. Mondays is Mondayoki. Tuesday is vinyl night. Pick a side of a vinyl. You go there, you give it to them. They'll put it on. You can play, rock it out. Wednesday night is video game night. They have a bunch of different consoles from back in the day. Nintendo 64, Sega Genesis, old school 16-bit Nintendo. And I already said the N64. So you go there, you play a couple of games. Thursday night, hosted by Murphy's Music, is open mic night. Go there, sing a couple of your tunes. This Friday, Solaris is playing. And on Saturday night, there's a jamboree, the Keep On Rockin' Jamboree, which will be rockin', and it'll be jamboree-ish. Next up for me, performing on the 7th at the Lindenhurst Music Festival. This has been cool. This is the 3rd year. This is Steve Shop from Steve and the Not Steves fame. He is been putting this great show on. It's awesome for vendors, for the whole family. It's right at the Lindenhurst train station by the gazebo. They'll have vendors there. They'll have food trucks. And there's going to be a bunch of bands playing. Steve and the Not Steves, the Sharp Violet, Playing Dead, the Pilot Program, Nizza, Pository, Truthful, Carver Path, Gone Stereo, All New Episode, Crisis Canyons, Bitter and Distractions, and my boy, Counterfeit Phil. That's going to be the 7th of June. It's going to be all day. And like I said, it's something for everyone. Bring the kiddies. Bring the suntan lotion, because usually it's a nice day out. And it's rain or shine. Last year we had this crazy rainstorm in the middle of it, and the show went on without a hitch. And I think that's it. Again, like I said, I'm going to have Lauren on the show on the 12th, and I'm working on an actress from the 80s that's been in a bunch of stuff, just working that detail out, but she might be the guest on the 26th of June, and I will keep you posted. I'm very excited. I've been a fan of hers for decades, and I want to thank the listeners. I want to thank DJ Love for calling in. I want to thank my right man hand over here. I fucked that up, Tony, for producing it. That's because he's got his left hand on my genitalia, but I don't want to talk about that. Woof. I want to thank Mike Gencarelli. Thank you, bro. Media Mikes.
Thank you, man.
Joe's goes to the Bahamas. All of it. Follow him. Like him. Donate. Share. Share the posts. And, of course, this has been another episode of Primal Scream. I'm Nick Graystone, and you're not. Later.
Thank you for listening to Primal Scream. I'm Nick Graystone.
I appreciate it, brother. Thanks, man.
Each week,
Brother.
Primal Scream is produced by Tony Walker and executive produced by Demon Scar. Always remember, nobody writes your story but you. Later.